except for the, hello. Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my bikini guide slash bikini comparison video. I'm going to be trying on and comparing swimsuits from 6 different brands, all ranging from very affordable, like $20 or less, all the way up to a little bit more pricey at about $80 for the set. I know bikinis are such a hot topic right now because we are in the thick of summer. Everyone's flocking to the beach, and also travel has started opening up, so people are traveling to beachy locations like Mexico, pool parties in Vegas, and where I'm going in just a few days from me filming this video, Hawaii. So I thought that this would be a good time to do this video, rate these bikinis, so that if you guys are shopping for bikinis for vacation or just for summer in general, you have this like little guide to like let you know what to expect from each of these brands. But before we jump into it, I just want to welcome you if you're new to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. My name's Sarah. I create content on fashion, beauty, and lifestyle. I would love it if you would subscribe, hit that notification bell, and for everyone watching, please make sure to take a second and hit that like button. It helps out my channel so much. And also leave me a comment down below. Let me know what your favorite bikini was, or let me know what bikini brand you love if I didn't mention it here in this video. But we'll go ahead and just kind of get into it. So I'm going to start by showing you guys the bikini and giving you guys a little bit information on the bikini. Then we're going to hop into the try on and I'll let you guys know how it fits and everything. And also I'm going to be giving it a rating. I'm going to be using a 1 through 5 scale to rate these bikinis. And to preface this video, in case you didn't see in the title or on the thumbnail, I am a size 6. I really wanted to do this video because, you know, we all have different body types, and a lot of the times bikinis are modeled on girls who are very slim. I do like though that more companies are being more inclusive when they market out their bikinis and shoot them. They're putting them on different body types. So I just kind of wanted to throw my hat in the ring for my body type. Like I mentioned, I am a size 6. I can be an 8, just kind of depends on the brand and if it runs small. I am also 4'11", which means that I am petite, and just because of a comment that I got a little while back that let me know some people may need to be educated on the definition of petite. I will put the definition right here. But basically, when I call myself petite, I am not saying that I am slim or thin. I am definitely not. I am, I would say, a little bit more athletically built. I have a little bit more meat on me, and I also train that way. I lift heavy to build a lot of muscles. So I do not have a slimmer body frame, which is totally fine. Everybody's body type is beautiful, and I think it's always really great when we can embrace the body types that we have. But basically, for those of you who may not be fully educated on what petite means in fashion, it basically is referring to anyone who is 5'4" and under. So with me being 4'11", I 110,000% fall in the petite range. And clothing that's made for petite women can range in sizes from like 00 petite all the way up to like petite 12, petite 14, even into plus sizes, because when clothing is made for a petite person, it is referring to the proportions of the garment. So petite clothing is going to address the fact that I have shorter legs, shorter arms, and my torso is shorter, which is something that I'll dig into a little bit more as far as like how I like to wear and style my bikinis, and also how I pick out the styles that I feel like is going to flatter my frame the best. I do want to note, for girls who do have a similar body type to mine, I have more of, they call it a spoon shape. It's what you would call a pear shape back in the day. I guess at some point they changed that description to a spoon shape, which basically means that my lower body, like my hips and my butt, are my widest part, and then everything else above is smaller. And then I can also be categorized a little bit as a rectangle because my waist isn't super defined. It doesn't like really come in. So I would say I'm definitely a mix of those two body types, more on the spoon side, but I do have the waist shape of a rectangular body shape. But that's enough about me and my body shape. We are gonna go ahead and dig into these bikinis. I'm gonna start out from the most affordable to the priciest. So the most affordable bikini that I have in this video is one that I actually just got. I showed it in my latest video. I did a little Hawaii haul unboxing, but it is this bikini from Forever 21. And I should note, so most of these bikinis are going to be a brief bottom, and I like to wear it up nice and high. It makes them really cheeky, and then I pull up the sides, and that's because of the shorter torso that I did mention earlier in this video. By creating that V shape, it kind of gives my torso the illusion of being a little bit more elongated, and just gives me a little bit more of a slimming appearance. So if you are someone with a shorter torso or a waist that's not really defined, pulling up the sides of your bikini bottoms into that V shape is definitely a really great hack. You guys will see what I mean in the try on in just a second. But like I said, everything for the most part is going to be a bikini brief except for one swimsuit, and then also most of them are going to be more of a wired bralette kind of a top, except for just a few that will have more of the string top. This first bikini, the bottoms I believe were about $6, and then the top was about $10. So very, very affordable bikini. If you are on a budget, this would definitely be a really good price point for you. So I got mine, I believe, both in a medium. You can buy them separate, which is something that I do like from Forever 21, is the option to buy them separately in case you need to do two different sizes. Usually for me, I will go bigger on the bottom because, as I mentioned, I do have that pear-shaped body. But the top on this one kind of looks like your standard string bikini, except for it's kind of cool. The straps are actually adjustable and then they tie in the back like your standard string bikini. But we'll go ahead and try this on and I'll give you guys a little idea of how it fits on my body. So here is what the Forever 21 bikini looks like on me. I did notice that this part of like the boob area does tend to gap a little bit on me. I'm not quite sure why it does that. I've been like trying to adjust it a few different ways, and right now the way it's sitting is probably the best fit I've had in this so far. So just know you may have to do a lot of finagling with the bikini top because the cups, for some reason, even though it looks like a standard string bikini, just kind of like don't fully fit the way that like you want them to right off the bat. Also too, I'm getting my finger fixed. I promise you guys will not have to see this tape on my finger anymore after this video. But again, I did get the top and the bottoms in mediums. And for the bottoms, you guys might be able to see it is pinching me a little bit, which is not ideal. Honestly, if I could go back, I would get the large. I'm really not sure why I didn't do that. I think it just slipped my mind to size up, but I would definitely be a little bit more comfortable in the larges. But the medium doesn't bother me so much that I feel the need to go return it. I'm totally fine with it. But this is what I mean when I was talking about the fact that I like to kind of pull up my bikini bottoms on the side because it creates this V that just kind of elongates my torso a little bit more since I do have a shorter torso. The bottoms on these ones are cheeky, just a little quick peek, but I do like this bikini a lot. I think for the price of it, it's actually pretty good. The print is really, really cute. I love this yellow against my tan that I have going on right now. And as far as quality goes, the quality on this actually feels really good. I mean, Forever 21 is obviously fast fashion, so I'm not going to expect it to be spectacular quality, but for the suit altogether being less than $20, the quality surprisingly feels really, really good. So overall, I'd probably give this bikini a 3.5 out of 5 just because of the gaping here, and also about the fact that these bottoms definitely do need to be sized up in, especially if you have a wider bottom. All right, the next bikini on this list is from Nasty Gal, and it is the only like true string bikini in this haul. With Nasty Gal, I feel like their sizing is usually really, really all over the board for me. Sometimes I'm a 6, sometimes I'm an 8. More often than not, I do go with an 8 just because, you know, if something's a little bit loose, I can make it work. So that's what I did for this bikini. This is like their tropical print bikini. It's actually a 3-piece. It does come with a matching sarong, which is really cute. I really love the fact that that is something that's been trending for bikinis lately. I love having that 3rd piece. I think it's really, really nice. But for the purposes of this video, I'm gonna leave the sarong out of it because we are really, truly focusing on the bikinis. But like I said, the top is a standard string, and then the bottoms are actually a standard string bikini as well, except for they are designed to be high-rise, which means that they have a little bit more fabric right here on like the crotch area so that they can sit a little bit higher, and then you can pull them up even higher with the strings. But this bikini is super affordable as well. This one is only $22 total, at least at the time that I had purchased it, because Nasty Gal sometimes does different types of sales, so the price may change slightly, but it's about $20. But one thing to note with a Nasty Gal bikini is that you will be paying for pricing, so factor that into the cost if you're comparing between this and maybe a Forever 21, because a Forever 21 bikini, if you get like enough stuff, you get free shipping on it. So this one does have that little added cost in because of the shipping charge on it. And here's this one in the size 8. So I really made a mistake with going with a size 8. I should have done a 6. There is way too much fabric right here. Like, I feel like if anyone's looking from the sides, they're gonna get like a little show. And then the back here, there's like so much fabric. It's just like I feel so self-conscious in these bottoms. The top fits pretty okay, but as far as quality goes, I don't like this bikini at all. The fabric that they use does not have like any good stretch in it, so anytime I move, I feel like it's gonna like rip, or it just pulls on me a little bit too much, so it's really, really not comfortable. And that does bum me out about the fit and the quality, because I really, really love this pattern. I bought this bikini for Hawaii because I mean, just look at it, it screams Hawaii. And I also really loved the fact that it was a 3-piece set. But really what's probably gonna happen is I'm gonna bring this just as an extra bikini, and I'm not actually gonna wear it or shoot it because I feel really self-conscious in it with like the saggy fabric on the bottom, and also I'm just pretty uncomfortable. So I would give this bikini a 2 out of 10, but that is a good lesson learned to know that for nasty gal, if you're in between sizes, definitely size down in the bikinis. All right, next up is the bikini I actually should have started with. I totally didn't realize how affordable this bikini was, but I really should have checked that because it is SHEIN. But I have a lot of SHEIN bikinis. I've actually done like a whole haul on a ton of them that I got for Vegas and then upcoming for Hawaii. But the one that I want to share with you guys is this watercolor one. Just like the Nasty Gal one before it, it did come in a set. It came with a matching sarong, but again, we're just going to focus on the bikini here. So this one is a wire bra top, and it does have that very trendy U that I'm sure you guys have been seeing around. And the bottoms are like your standard briefs, and I really love the pattern on this one. This is a watercolor pattern is how they categorize it, but this one was probably one of the best deals as far as all of these bikinis went. For these plus the sarong, it was only $12 or $13, which is seriously so good. The pricing with them is just like honestly so hard to beat. Then here's what this bikini looks like on. From a look standpoint, it looks really, really good, really, really cute. I like where the bottoms sit on me, though I will say they do kind of slide down a bit as I'm moving around. I don't think I mentioned, but I did size up in this bikini to a large, and that is one drawback of SHEIN bikinis, is that they are sold as a set, which means that I can't order the top in a medium and the bottoms in a large like I would normally do with a lot of other brands. But it actually works out because a lot of SHEIN pieces are not designed for girls who have bigger busts, so the large was probably going to be the way for me to go anyways. But like I said, I love the way it just like looks, and I love the pattern on this bikini. But as far as quality goes, one thing that I don't like, and you guys might be able to like see it already, is the fact that with the way this bikini is sewn, it like rolls onto itself, so you can see the inside lining on it. I really, really hate that a lot. That was one thing that I kept fidgeting with when I was wearing this in Las Vegas, because like I could just feel that lining peeking out constantly. I mean, it's not like the worst thing. It kind of looks like a trim on this, but still I didn't really love it. And then also too, like I said, the fit on the bottom, like it's fine when I'm just standing still, but as I move around and stuff, they just kind of slide down. So I feel like I might be in between a medium and a large when it comes to their bikini bottoms. But overall, I would give this swimsuit probably like a solid 3 out of 5 on this one. Like I said, I just don't like this like rollover that's happening, but the top does actually fit pretty perfectly. Next up in bikinis, we have Missguided. This one is like their crinkle fabric leopard bikini. I really, really like the design behind this one. I think that the pattern is so pretty, and I really, really love this kind of crinkle pattern. And this one is actually like kind of unusual. It took me a little while to figure out how to size it. I thought that the straps were just gonna be too long because they don't look adjustable from the back. They don't have those like little adjusters, but actually you adjust it from the front. So this front center opens up, and then you can pull it a little bit tighter that way. And then the bottoms are just like your standard bikini briefs. These ones are high-waisted, which is exactly what I want. And for this one, I did size up in the bottoms. I got the bottoms in an 8 and then the top in a size 6. And one other thing on the top is that this clasp is actually kind of hard to get on, so I actually leave it fully closed at all times and I just pull it over my head. But this bikini was super affordable as well. I believe for the top and the bottom it was less than 25 bucks. I think it came out to like $23. But again, just like Nasty Gal, you are looking at having to pay for shipping no matter what, so just factor that into the cost of this bikini. And here's that Missguided swimsuit on. Again, I have a 6 in the top and an 8 on the bottoms. I love, love, love the way this bikini looks and feels and fits once it's on me. And the reason why I'm emphasizing once it's on me is because it's kind of a bitch to actually get on. So like I mentioned, the clasp in the back is not the easiest to put together, so I do leave it closed, but that does mean that I have to pull it overhead, and it's actually really tight going overhead. So I just kind of wish on the top they would make the clasp either a little bit easier to put together or make the top a little bit stretchier so that I can get it overhead more comfortably. But that is really truthfully my only complaint about this swimsuit. I really love it. I feel like the bottoms fit really nicely. They feel really snug and secure, like they're gonna stay, but they don't feel like they're pinching me so much that they're like creating extra muffin top or anything like that. And then the top just fits so well. I actually really love this concept of adjusting it through the center part, because then it does away with like the adjustable clasp in the back, which just makes a much like smoother appearance. And then quality wise, this bikini literally, to me at least, feels like a higher end bikini. It is structured so beautifully. I mean, obviously if it fits so well, it's more than likely also structured really well. The quality on it feels really, really good. It honestly feels a little bit more luxurious than it is, especially at that like $23 price point. But yeah, I really love this one. I would honestly give this one like a 4.2 out of 5. It just loses that 0.8 because of the difficulty of getting it on because of the clasp in the back. Then last one is my priciest bikini, and this one I did show in my latest video, that Hawaiian unboxing haul. But this one is from Blackbough Swim, which I had wanted to order from them for so long, and I just like had never paid that much for a bikini, so I had a hard time justifying it. But we're going on so many vacations. I have Hawaii coming up very soon, and then also we're going to be going to Cancun at the end of the year, so I will have reason to wear this quite a bit. But this bikini was about $40 for the top and about $40 for the bottom, so it's a little bit pricier. And I do believe that the pricing on this can also vary depending on the print that you get, but I think I got one of like the more standard prints actually, so it was a little bit more affordable than some of the other prints. But the top is their willow top, and it is just like a balconette wired bralette style, and then the bottoms are the Stassi bottoms, I believe, which is just a pair of these like cute cheeky briefs that you can pull up to make them nice and high-waisted. So I did the opposite of what I did in all of the other swimsuits, because it was my first time ordering from Blackbough, so I deferred to their chart, and according to their chart, my top needed a large, but my bottoms needed a medium. And I'm going back and forth on if I really feel like that was the right call for the bottoms. They are a touch snugger than I would like, which does cause a little bit of like rolling over, kind of like how the SHEIN ones did, but the SHEIN ones weren't doing that because they were too small. That was purely a quality issue. This one is rolling over because I feel like it might be a touch too tight, but luckily the inside lining matches the outside, so you'd never notice if you were just like looking at me really quickly. But at the same time, I feel like if I had gotten the large, once I got in like the water or something, because fabric does expand in the water, I'm not entirely super confident that the larges would have stayed where I want them to stay, because right now these bottoms kind of sit at a perfect spot as far as my preferences go. So I feel like ideally I would be between a large and a medium in these, but I'm gonna stick with the mediums because basically I'm too lazy to return or exchange, and also just because I question how much better the larges are gonna be for me. But the top though fits me perfectly. I don't think I had mentioned yet, but I am about a 34D, so this large fits me really, really perfectly. It feels super comfortable, really supportive, and I feel like it holds everything up very nicely. The bottoms are cheeky, and they're gonna be cheeky whether or not I got a large or a medium, because they are meant to be cheeky, so just keep that in mind. If you are gonna order from Blackbough, some of their bottoms are designed to be cheeky, some aren't, but that is like one of the great things about ordering from a little bit more of a specialized higher end bikini website, is the fact that you can mix and match a ton of different tops and bottoms. Like this print came in, I think like 5 or 6 different tops, and then also in like a ton of different bottoms. So if you really love this print but you don't like the bottoms, you can switch it up and get something that you're going to be a little bit more comfortable in. I can definitely feel the difference in quality between this bikini and the ones that are more towards the $20 range. The structure on it just feels a lot better. I can definitely tell that a lot of effort and thought went into the design and fit of these pieces, so in that sense I feel like it is worth it. You just kind of have to go by their sizing chart and hope that it'll work for your body type. But yeah, overall I really like this. I don't regret spending this much on this bikini at all, and I would probably give this one like a 4.2 out of 5. Alright you guys, well that is going to be it for my bikini guide and try on. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that it was informative. It answered any questions that you guys might have had going into this video, but if for any reason you have any other questions that I may not have touched on, please leave me a comment down below, or just say hi or tell me which bikini was your favorite. Also too, of course, make sure to like this video and subscribe, because like I said, I have Hawaii content coming up very, very soon, so you don't want to miss that. But anyways, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next one. Bye.